What's up guys, Mr. SoTech here. And if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that I like stock Android. And whenever I get a new phone that doesn't run stock Android, I always try to get a stock Android ROM. And one of the problems is that you're stuck with Google's camera. Compared to other companies like LG for example, or Samsung, their camera application is by far superior to the one on stock Android. I was never really a phone person that likes to take pictures and all that, but after getting a DSLR and taking a photography class at my college, I'm enjoying taking photos, whether it be on a DSLR or a smartphone. So I was looking for an alternative to the Google camera, and there's tons of them out there on the Google Play Store. And then I finally discovered Camu. Yeah, the name kind of sounds weird, but this is an awesome camera application. So once you launch the application, you're greeted with a very simple user interface. It kind of does look like the Google camera, but there's a little more here. So at the top left, you have this little settings icon. If you go ahead and tap on that, it'll take you to where you can select different modes. And there's a few modes here like collage, a square mode for Instagram, a blur mode, and a timer mode. While all these features are great, there's no option for panorama, which is kind of disappointing. At the top right, you have a button to switch into the front-facing camera. On the bottom left, you'll be able to switch over to the camcorder. Next to that is the shutter button and easy access to the gallery. So right off the bat, one of the really cool things about Camu is the ability to swipe from left to right and be able to change different filters. And this is done live, not after you take the shot. So you can go ahead and capture the right moment with the right filter. This is probably something you're not going to use if you're in a rush to take a photo, but if you have the time to spare, it's totally worth it. And if you toggle on the smart mode and you take a photo, right after it'll take you directly into the gallery, where even after you take the photo, you can still change the filter or do some quick edits like adding some text or cropping the photo. Another really cool feature is when you tap to focus and you'll see a little dot. If you drag that white dot up and down, you'll be able to change the exposure. And this is a feature that made me like Camu because you can get the right lighting before you take the photo, and it works really good. So that's pretty much it for Camu, guys. It's not a crazy advanced camera application. You won't be using it to change your ISO or all that fancy stuff. It's just a very simple camera application. You just whip it out and snap a photo. Or if you have the time to spare, you can take a really nice photo using filters. Something to know if you're gonna try this application, it's 100% free on the Google Play Store, is that you're gonna wanna hit the gallery icon at the bottom right, and then it'll launch you into the gallery. And then you're gonna wanna hit the settings and change the photo quality to high, because on default it's on standard. I guess they have that option if you wanna take a lower resolution image. That way you can save some storage space. But if you don't really care about storage space, just change it to high. There are a few things I don't like about Camu, and one of the things is that after you take a photo and you go into the gallery and you want to share the photo, Camu attaches an automatic message to the photo. So whenever you send a message, they're actually advertising themselves by sending, hey, check out Camu, to the respondent you're sending a message to. This can get very annoying, and please stop, Camu. If people like your application, they're going to share it by themselves. You don't have to do it for them. Like me, for example, right now I'm reviewing your application because I like your application. You don't have to do that, or at least give us an option to turn it off. Other than that, there's no burst mode. So if you're going to sporting events or all that stuff, there's no quick way to capture a whole bunch of photos at once. And that's pretty much it, guys. If you're using the Google camera application, I highly recommend you check Camu out. I definitely made the switch from the Google camera, and Google has to really step up the game to make a really nice camera application. But until then, I'll be using Camu. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're gonna try that application, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next time.